Okay, guys, this is our Monday motivational Zoom. And, this week's a little bit different because it feels like the world's ending. It's like really weird. My husband just pulled up, like, he watches wrestling every Monday night and the crowd is empty. It's like, what in the world is going on? It's like really weird to see a wrestling match being held and there's nobody there to watch it. I was like, man, it feels like the end of times. But the craziest
Like
part about it
WWE
is that
wrestling?
literally no matter what country we're in, no matter where we're at, it's like we're all in this together. And literally, like, I don't think I've ever quite experienced something so I don't think anybody has like really experienced anything where we literally, no matter what area you're from, like you're all being affected by the exact same thing at the exact same time. It's just very crazy. Does it matter if you're in Canada or you're in the UK or Australia or no matter where you're at in the US? We all seem to be going through this crazy time period together. And I think it's really unique that we all get to be in this business together during such a time, right? So, anyways, Jamie and I were trying to decide on what we were going to over tonight. And you guys, there's been so many announcements. There have been so many announcements. And with tonight's Palooza announcement, I know some of you guys were bummed. Some of you, I think, were actually kind of excited. I know Nikki messaged me earlier and she says, oh my God, Amanda, if it's this fall, I'm going to be able to come. So I want a lot of you guys to go into it with that thought process, knowing that, Lavelle is really watching our backs right now. And if they're saying, I don't know how many of you guys watched the presidential address today. I don't really care what your opinion is on the president. The reality of it is we all have to listen right now. Okay. And they're saying July or August might be the biggest wave of all of this hitting. I think Lavelle is smart by rescheduling Thrive Palooza for the fall time. I also think that it's just a good idea that you're going to have even more time to plan and try to work it into your schedule now. And people that were already planning on going, I canceled my hotel. I booked part of my hotel through the Lavelle link or whatever. So I'm still trying to find out about that, but I booked the rest of mine through Booking. Lavelle's going to help us figure all of this stuff out. If there's hotels that we need to be booking or whatever, I'm sure anybody is going to work with us, airlines, all of that stuff. So nobody freak out. Know that everybody's on the same page. Like American Airlines, I can't even get a hold of right now. So I'm pretty sure that's everybody across the board. So just kind of try to take things one day at a time. I don't think anybody really knows what's coming next week or the week following or anything like that. But all I can say is today, I don't know how many of you guys saw a post I shared earlier, and it was like a survey trying to find out of the elephant in the room. Should I talk about my business or should I not? And I don't know how many of you guys did that survey, but I saw some fellow sidelines doing it. And normally I don't go for the copy and paste. I think you can just edit it up just a little bit. But the thing is that what most people want right now, it's not really to be sold to, but they do want to see giveaways. They do want to see interactive. Yesterday, guys, I posted something about the song that you're most embarrassed to listen to. Today, I posted something about where you would go if you could, or you could do anything right now. Like, where would you go or what would you do? And I think it's important that even though those things are kind of outdated to like do those surveys, people want a broken from seeing news articles. It's kind of like when there's a war going on, like there's only so much you could take before you need to break that cycle. Like the refrigerator or the grocery stores are empty, kids not getting food. And I don't know how much of your communities are coming together, but a lot of our communities are coming together and getting these kids meals, different stuff happening right now. But it's also a borderline of depressing. Okay. It's also depressing. So we want to be that person that when somebody sees our page, that we're also lifting people up right now and we're showing them hope. I don't know. I want to give Jamie a shout out because you guys, she's been consistent on this. And I think that we should always pay pay attention whenever people are getting consistent on their goals and their journey. But she's been posting her journey with her 5K and trying to push herself. It's really because she's trying to beat me. Okay. That's what she's really doing. But whatever motivates her, that's okay. But people are going to follow along. And I can tell you from experience, people are going to jump in on that journey with her because she's going to inspire them by her own actions. I went to the gym today and I debated, should I post this or should I not? And I never debate whether I should post me being at the gym, but I did because I was hesitant to share and people attack me for it. And I really should have just shared it and been like, listen, like we have 0 cases right now. That doesn't mean that there's not any cases. The state of West Virginia really hasn't tested. I have several friends right now that are in the hospital or their kids have RSV and all these different things, and they're refusing to test them. So I want you guys to understand that even though my state says we have nobody, they're not testing anybody. Like they're not testing people. So they've tested like 84 people and 80 of them have come up negative. 4 of them are still pending. But it's like, you can't say a state doesn't have any if you don't, right? Or if they're not even testing for it. So I want you guys to realize that we have the opportunity right now to give that hope. We have the opportunity to share with people. The very first post I had this morning was, this is how I start my day every day. I think sharing the benefits of what our products can do for people without utilizing, putting up, I'm trying to think of the right word. Jamie, help me with the right word here. Utilizing, basically sharing our product and how it can help people without shoving it down people's throats is a good option right now. Like, not, being, you need to do this because you're going to be home with your kids for the next 3 weeks and the coronavirus is going to get you. I don't know. Like, I feel like the reality of it is like, we can share a product positively about how we're dancing in our living room and we're working out, and we don't have to link it to the coronavirus at the same time. Like, we just go on about our days. Like, this is how we're starting our days. These are the samples that we have. This is what our product can offer, just like we always would. We do need to be sensitive to the fact that people are laid off, guys. People are already starting to get laid off. People are already starting to lose their jobs. People are already starting to freak out because, like, my mom was talking to me today. She works at TJ Maxx. Her and my sister work at TJ Maxx. And she's like, Amanda, like, I'm okay for the next couple weeks, but a lot of my friends that I work with live paycheck to paycheck. And that's a very real and scary factor. So how can we get around that right now without like being disgusting about it? You guys, we can share our opportunity. There's a live event tomorrow night that Stacy's hosting. I don't know how many of you guys, I think it was Stacy. Maybe it was Kaylee. Is it Kaylee? I think it's Kaylee. Kaylee's hosting it tomorrow night. It's being shared around. We'll make sure that the link is shared again in the Dream Team page. But let's get these events out. Let's get people and show them how we're making some money from home, how we're still working our businesses, how we're still celebrating people and showing people in a continued aspect, and it not being something like, hey, look at me, I'm working from home and making all this money while you're sitting at home. Like, whatever you do, don't make this post. Don't say, I bet you would have listened to me now, or anything like that. Because you're going to turn people off if you do that. You're gonna
I think it's getting creative.
But rather,
can you hear me, Amanda?
Say, I'm so thankful for,
Can you hear me?
For this extra pay right now so that I could buy these extra groceries for my house.
Can you hear me, Amanda?
Tomorrow's payday. So what can you do? You're able to fill up your car right now and take advantage of the low gas prices, and you maybe take a picture of your Lavelle debit card if you have one. Okay, I don't have one. So what would I do? My payday comes across every Tuesday like clockwork. I am so thankful especially right now, for this extra paycheck. right?
Amanda, can
And
you
guys,
hear me?
it doesn't matter. It could be toilet paper that you're going to buy. Guess what?
Hear me.
I want you to think like this for 1 second, okay? There are people that do not have the money to go buy a couple extra rolls of toilet paper. How do I know that? Because I was that person that grabbed change out of my freaking couch to go cash in at the damn bank days before payday. I was that person that was scraping for change in my car. So I want you guys to think of those people. No matter how little your check may be, what are you able to do with it? And how could that help somebody else? It doesn't matter what that amount is. Do you think for 1 second that Jamie Pecker or I, yeah, Jamie, you can start talking. Do you think for one second
you can't,
that Jamie
hear me
or I post everything that we could buy with our paycheck?
Hello, Pekka's trying to talk to you.
Who could relate to that? Pekka. Why is everybody saying Pekka?
Everybody just say Pekka so she doesn't know right now.
I can't hear Jamie.
Everybody write it out.
Is Jamie really talking?
Pekka. Just put Pekka on the sign and put it on.
Oh, my volume was down. Oh, Jamie, why didn't you yell at me?
I was trying. Everybody's like, whoa.
I literally just poured my first glass of wine too. This is why I don't drink.
9/11 and Pekka hasn't said a word. There's a problem.
I was wondering why you were being so quiet. And then I started seeing Pekka on everything, and I'm like, what is happening here?
Okay, so I'm gonna back it up 11 minutes. I really, really want to encourage you guys as leaders in this industry, in our company, and you are a leader if you're on this call, to spin this. I talk about the pivot all the time, and that just means what you're going to do to spin this kind of thing. And we need to learn how to pivot all the time in our business, but this is obviously an extremely unique case. And so when Amanda's talking about, conference being canceled, I look at it as, yep, it sucks. Rebecca, can you mute yourself, baby?
I got her.
I know she actually has a baby. I messaged her and I was like, don't say anything because you're unmuted. You're going to start talking to your family. Anyways, so conference is canceled, not canceled, postponed. So we still have a conference that's happening. Lots of people, lots of companies have had their conference just canceled. It's just gone. Like, they're not going to have another one. Can you imagine what your business would be if you did not have your company conference until this time next year? Like, that would suck so big. So our conference is just postponed. It's just moved back. That's amazing. I'm so glad that corporate took that into their thoughts when they were trying to decide what they were going to do, and that they know that we need conference, and conference is so important to our business to fill our cups, that they're going to postpone it, and they're going to pick the best time that works for everybody and that works for their business. And I look at it as an opportunity that we were about to hear some big announcements at the end of the next month, right? Like, some big, massive stuff was going to happen. Well, they're not going to hold that back. This has been planned for 6, 8, 9 months for them. That's still going to drop. And now we're going to have a conference come fall. Think about the massive momentum that's going to leave the end of next month and then run us through the summer if you run your business properly. And then the fall comes when everybody complains about their business being in the dumps. And now we're going to have a conference. Like, maybe this was a blessing in disguise. So it's just a pivot. It's just a small pivot in your business. I loved how eloquent that email was today, and they're going to make sure that we're taken care of with our hotels, and encourage you to reach out to your airlines, even if there wasn't the option to get a refund. Maybe it just means that they're going to give you a credit. They're going to work with people, and you're going to be able to apply that to your fall trip. Maybe you weren't able to attend, or you were having some FOMO that you didn't purchase your tickets and didn't book your hotels in time. And now you get the opportunity to realize how big of an event this is, and that you're going to book it come next launch for our fall convention. So just pivot your thoughts, pivot your business, pivot your reactions, because people are looking at us, and the masses are being negative. The masses are complaining about Donald Trump and Justin Trudeau, our prime minister, and all the borders shutting down and all of the chaos and what's happening. And people are looking to jump on the wagon of crap, of garbage, and it's exhausting. So what if you are that one beacon of hope in somebody's stream, is that you're working on the couch carrying your health journey. Maybe you have signed some customers up that are going to go and do this Ultimate Thriver Challenge, which, by the way, now we have, if you're a promoter who didn't get on that, you have the opportunity to run an auto ship on the 25th and get in on this magic and get creative on how to get your promoters signed up for an auto ship. And now if you're a customer, Amanda and I were going back on this ticket. Now you're a customer, you for sure have until the 25th to create your order, but possibly have until the end of the month, as long as an order is placed and an auto ship is created, to take part of the Ultimate Thriver. So just pivot how you're looking at all of this stuff going on. Yes, we are blessed to have the opportunity of working from home. Let's not throw that in people's face, but give them the opportunity to do it themselves, to give them the opportunity to join as a customer and get their products for free, to give them the opportunity of hope to get them through their weight loss journey for the next couple of months. People are looking for that ray of hope in what seems to be such a chaotic time, that we need to be that for people, so that people want to come to our feed. People want to get in our messages. People want to follow our journey. And it's just going to create that big cyclical event of people just all over your inbox and your posts and your messages and your feed. Even if they haven't joined you, they're watching and they're encouraging you. Maybe they're referring people to you. So take that word, guys, and just pivot where you are in your business right now and use that to propel you forward over the next couple of months.
And I want to give you guys a couple examples of some things that I've seen over the past couple days. I've seen people offering value, people offering challenges for how, like cleaning their house, like organizing their house. I've seen different people, and listen, I could never lead that challenge. Okay. But each day they're committed to sharing a tip on organization. Okay. This could be any of you guys that are super organized people, or maybe you're really crafty mom. Okay. And you're finding things that you're doing with your kids activity wise every day. That's not going to be me either. But some of you people are Pinterest people, like, right? So like, get out there and share this stuff, because you're going to help some other mom who, like me, is not that Pinterest person, that organized person, that it might be a value that you're now going to connect this relationship, right? Or what about meals that you're making over the next few weeks because you're home so much? Or what about Jamie talking about her and her husband and her kids going for a walk and sharing, Stephen running past her, and, what Liv and Owen are doing during that walk.
Yeah.
Like, Owen wanting to go back to the house. And
He's
Liv,
like, this doesn't have a motor. I'm over this.
Yeah. I mean,
look at, I was doing HelloFresh, you guys, and I got this in my HelloFresh box because I was panicking that I'm going to run out of fresh, like, fruits and vegetables. Do you know how many people's were in my inbox thanking me, telling me about the hard time that they're going through, that they're so scared about their job future and security, and that this would just help them so much? Like, if you're ordering HelloFresh, you're getting this stuff like this. Be the beacon of hope. Be the person that's like, oh my God, I am not a stay-at-home mom. I'm just not. And I'm thankful that I have a husband home with me right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to use that to say, God, let's go for a run and get our family active. Listen, my husband came home with games today. I was like, this is the last run out in public. We are literally locked down. We're not leaving anywhere. And he came home with beer pong, minus the beer, but like the game beer pong. And my kids and I sat on the floor and played beer pong for like an hour today. And it was so fun because I'm teaching them how to kill the beer pong game when they get to be 19, but I was also creating some really fun memories.
Well,
you guys,
I seen Dana Chuva also doing rock, paper, scissors. I don't know how many people saw this, but they were doing rock, paper, scissors. And then whoever whoever lost had to stick their face in a thing of flour. And Dana, like if you go on Dana Chuva's page, you'll see where her face is like covered in flour. And you guys, people love watching people do that kind of stuff to themselves. So like just have some fun with it. Maybe you're doing a dance party or maybe you decided that you and your kids are going to do some TikToks or whatever. Even if you don't want your kids to have a TikTok, like maybe you guys do it together or they teach you how to do it. And you just have some fun with different stuff. Maybe you share some activities that you guys did. Or I asked movie recommendations the other night for like me and Donnie to watch. Make this time that you have quality time with your kids, your family, your husband, your wives, your significant others, whatever it might be. But really sharing how much it would be. And listen, this might put some things into perspective for people that are coming home that maybe are like, whoa, like I would like this all the time. For me, I like to be home. I just don't want my kids home all the time. God bless you guys that homeschool, because I don't think I could do it all the time. But maybe that is something that is a big goal of yours. I know some of you guys have kids that have a lot of allergies, and that is a very real thing. You don't have much of an option. I know Shannon's little boy has a lot of allergies, and so doesn't Angie Taylor's little boy. And that's like something like them being able to work from home is a big deal. And maybe that's something that nobody ever thought or put on the table for themselves before. So I think just like putting that kind of stuff into perspective is something that we can really do. And then let's see. I see somebody asked, they had a question, and we're going to come back to those. I seen Twin say more time to rank up and get on stage. You guys, that is so true. Okay. I love that she's talking like that, because you guys, we had somebody in the top PPA last year that I can't remember if she was a 12K yet or not. She was either a 4K or a 12K, and she was in the top in the entire company, in the top 10. I think she was number 2. Wasn't she number 2 in the entire company for PPA for the entire year? And I would probably put money that she's going to be up there again this year. And so it doesn't matter your rank or anything like that. It's such an exciting time, and Twin always has such a good perspective on that kind of stuff. And you know what? For international purposes, I think it was also a very smart move, because I don't think a lot of like Jamie or Twin or any of our Canadian team, I know the UK, they wouldn't have been able to travel in. I don't think that would have been a travel.
I mean, it's really not a conference without me either. So that's probably the best for everybody.
Okay. So Jamie.
No response. She agrees, people. Don't let that fool you.
I love me.
Moving on.
Yes, we're moving on now. So, okay. Let's see. Monday motivational. You guys, really, it just comes down to you showing up. Like, now's the most important time, right? Now's the most important time. Are we going to have a little bit of a slowdown probably because of everything going on? Absolutely, 100%. I'm not going to sit here and tell you. And I know some people post about it being a recession-proof. Bullshit. Bull crap. Okay. Are we in a great industry? Yes, we are. The ability to work from home, the fact that we have a cloud-based business, the fact that our shipping and everything is still going as planned. Lavelle will let us know if there's any.
And let's talk about that, because
okay.
As a Canadian and having a very big international team, Sarah Fryer, the #1 earner in UK, that was a real thing. Like, we were seriously concerned about not having product to be able even to have our customers set. We're a little bit luckier in Canada because we've got such a great trade agreement with the US, but for England, we were afraid that it was going to like shut down their country, like they wouldn't have a business. So let's just be thankful that that hasn't happened, and that stuff is still going to be flown in, that goods and stuff is still going to be a thing, and corporate's working diligently on that to make sure that we're going to be set. So I'm thankful for that, for sure, because that could have been a big scare. And so I think now is the time, and you guys unmute yourself if you've got some creative ideas, because now is the time to get creative in your business. So, we don't need to be Guardian in people's face, but we sure do need to talk about the Ultimate Thrive Challenge, the opportunity that people can earn some big moolah and get in shape and feel amazing for that transformation, because this is not a weight loss challenge, it's a transformation challenge. So this is how you look overall. And we've been given the opportunity to run with this for another 10 days, 9 days. So, and possibly till the end of the month with customers. I signed 6 customers this month, you guys, just because of the Ultimate Thrivers Challenge. So get creative. Maybe you've got some stock in hand and you can offer people to have, the first 5 or 7 days on you to get started so that they don't have to wait for their shipment and they can get their before pictures into corporate and get started. Maybe,
Oh, no, I was going to say, I went to a little gathering, and I know we're not going to be getting a whole bunch of people together right now, but I went to a gathering on Friday night, guys, whenever I went to this little Botox party thing or whatever. And literally, I got 4 new friends that night. Okay. 4 new friends. One that I'd been friends with that I'm now tagging on social media that actually asked me to help promote their new business. And I have all these new thrivers that are all involved in the community and giving back meals and gathering supplies and stuff together. And all of them are starting, like 3 new thrivers started thriving on Saturday morning. 3 new thrivers. Like, that's huge right now. So like,
well, yeah, what a great opportunity to get your samples out in the mail and touch base with all those people that were waiting and just tell them about this opportunity to have a great transformation and earn some money. So just, right now is just the time to get creative. We've got Chastity's group. I know Chas is on right now, but she's got such a great group. And I'm competitive. So Amanda and I are competing in that challenge with the app to be able to get our points up there. But people are competitive. People want to see the top 5 in these groups, and we're going to start sharing some tips and tricks and weight loss ideas and recipes and workout ideas, and really start getting engaging more in that group so that our customers feel supported along this journey and nobody loses steam. But I was just talking about, we're going to come up with some ideas for some swag and some giveaways and some fun stuff that we can get our customers joining. And remember, these people that are joined for the Ultimate Thriving Challenge have 2 more auto ships, got 150 or more. So this is guaranteed sales coming into your business. These are the people that we want to be connecting with, checking in, finding out how they're doing. I ordered my auto ship on both of my husband's and my account, the new Activate, all of the flavors, so that all of my brand new customers that are joining this challenge are going to get 3 of each flavor so that they can try the products, and maybe that's something that they want to put on their auto ship for next month. So just start getting creative with what you're doing. Simple messages, checking in or sending out some ideas for, like, I have a workout called Yoga Booty Burn, and I love it. And so I've been sending it out to my customers, or creating a little friendly competition between all of those people. I've been tagging them in my posts when I go and put in a Couch to 5K run. So if you guys have ideas, unmute yourself and share, because we'd love to have the opportunity for people to give their good ideas about how they're encouraging their customers to keep going, how they're getting new customers in their business. What are you going to do for the next 10 days to get new thrivers happening so that they can join the Ultimate Thrive Challenge?
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I just put the healthy lifestyle group that Jamie was just referring to in the event page for tonight's event, just in case you're not in it. And you guys listen, when Chas put this together, it may just be like what you're filtering through. I do highly suggest that you do get somebody as a free customer before you add them, just for your own personal, that they're in the account with you. But maybe they aren't ready to purchase, but maybe by seeing you go on this healthy journey and the tips that people are doing, now you're kind of prepping them and priming them for what this lifestyle is all about, and how we're all coming together, and how we all support one another, and how we all challenge one another. And that might be just exactly what they need to link arms with you, to know, like, and trust you a little bit more. So it's a great group. It's got a ton of stuff already loaded in it. There's trackers. There's water challenges. There's Fitbit challenges. There's Apple Watch challenges. I was actually thinking about, and Jamie was talking about like some swag or whatever. I was actually thinking about doing like a virtual 5K, that we could all maybe kind of come up with some kind of way, since so many of us are doing the Couch to 5K training, maybe everybody that wants to join on board, and everybody could do the Couch to 5K training kind of together, and us all at the end do a virtual 5K. And it's not about speed, it's not about a race or anything like that. It's just about completing it. And I think that's huge for me, at least when I started running. And by running, I mean, I don't really run the whole time. By running, I mean, I'm progressing. I'm progressively getting better and better and better each day. So it's all about the health, right? So I think somebody unmuted themselves, and go ahead and talk.
Hey, Amanda, it's me. Okay, so stepping back, who we should be messaging and whatnot. I'm reaching out to people that I can relate to. So I work in food and beverage. I have a background of working for tips. I was a blackjack dealer for 9.5 years. Before that, and currently, not currently, but before that, I worked for tips as a waitress. If they lose their jobs, like there's restaurants closing down, they're not going to be able to make their money. And even if the government comes in and says that they're going to cover people's wages, those people that work for tips are only going to be making their $3 base pay wage. They're not going to make those tips. They're not going to even make a paycheck at minimum wage. So I'm reaching out to those people. I'll guarantee you that Lisa Fuller, when she's feeling better, is going to be reaching out to people because she has that background. She has a name for her about, what is it, waitress to millionaire, whatever.
Waitress, yeah.
Yeah. So she's going to be reaching out to those people because she knows that struggle. She knows how important it is to earn those tips. Like Amanda, nurses are having to probably put in more overtime, taking care of more people in the hospitals and everything like that. That's going to be something you need to reach out to. Uh-oh, I don't like that I look.
No.
She has an idea.
No, I actually, guys, it's kind of like, I think once you're a nurse or you've been in military or you've been in self-service or anything, I actually am going Wednesday morning, which I haven't really talked about this a lot on my Facebook, but I'm actually going Wednesday morning for a second interview to accept the position, OPT back into the hospital. And it's very like one day a month here and there. But I'm going because this is a very big time that people need nurses, but also I need to get around people again. I need to grow my network. And you guys, I'm going to step into a brand new hospital of nobody that knows me. Nobody that knows me. I'm going to turn that whole damn hospital into thrivers. Okay. Like that's my mission. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to turn everybody into thrivers that meets me. And you guys, you can tell that when people meet me, it's not, they don't really get a choice. They get to hear what I'm going to say. Right. So Jess is on to something right there. Like you can relate to people that are in whatever industry it is that you're in. Even if it's staying at home, even if it's, maybe, whatever it might be, right now is a great time that you can reach out to those people. Jess, I also want to commend you on your journey because I know you've been working really, really hard and you just hit wonderland. So congratulations, because you guys, she's inspiring people with her journey and her healthy choice. In fact, she messaged me earlier and yelled at me about my Reese cups. You're allowed to have a Reese cup every now and again, damn it. I burn like 600 to 70. I burn 600 to 700 calories a day, guys. 600 to 700 calories a day is how much I burn in exercise. Is that not insane? I don't know how this Apple Watch has got me burning so much crap and I'm still not winning. It makes no sense. I'm like, what the heck? But okay, so let's see. Oh, I put questions in the event page, but I didn't do it until like right before the event. So if you guys have any questions or have anything specific, we wanted to make this kind of Zoom to answer your questions and to help you. So unmute yourself and ask if you need any advice, tips, you're stuck somewhere, you're kind of like, how do I get over this hurdle? Like ask it. Don't be afraid. Here comes the awkward silence.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I actually just came back from not doing my business for a while because of personal things going on in my life. And I'm having a hard time. Like, I still have a few customers that are doing auto shipments and everything like that, but I'm having a hard time, like, getting the customers, like, getting new promoters, like, just building, and
Okay.
I'm stuck. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I'm doing everything that I know how to do.
Mhm. Well,
But
you
I
got to
just,
earn their trust.
yeah,
First.
well, and that's that's what I've been trying to do. But yeah, it's I think it's because of the fact that, like, I earned a lot of people's trust and then I stopped
Well,
for
just talk
a
about that.
long time.
Just talk. I'm all about talking about the elephant in the room. Like, listen, I know I had to take a step back, like, but I love what I do. I love what I do, and sometimes life hits us, right? And just talk about that, because I know that always kind of takes the elephant out of the room, but also can get people to relate to you because they know life hits them too sometimes, and that's going to help grow that. But also, I want to be really honest with you and transparent and tell you that it's gonna take time. And you guys, I have people that are just now warming up to me 7 years into me being in network marketing. So I think sometimes we set unrealistic expectations for our business and ourselves, and the way that customers are going to just like jump right into us. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to ask you these kind of questions, okay? If you came to me and told me this, first things first, I'm going to ask you, what daily activities are you doing for your business that are income earning activities? Are you doing bingo sheets? Or how many reach outs are you making? You don't have to answer this, but I'm saying, like, how many reach outs are you having? Are you mainly working on social media? What does your social media look like? Are you public or are you private? Are you engaging? Would you join you? If you went to your page right now, would you join you? And by that, I don't mean you have to be like this awesomely entertaining person, right? But if all you're doing is throwing up Thrive, then probably not. Nobody's going to join you. Okay. If all you're doing is sharing like cat videos, no offense to you cat lovers. Okay. But if all you're doing is sharing like cat memes all the time, like, nobody's going to join you. If you're never sharing the value of what these products can do for you or what this opportunity can do for you, are you sharing stories from the Lavelle fan page? Like, these are all things that are like kind of like self-assessment that I would do, Risa. And first I want
Also,
to
are
tell you,
you only sharing other people's things? I went across somebody's profile the other day and I was like, you have not written one of your own posts. It is sharing, it's still sharing about the business. It's still sharing about being a customer and what our products are, but nothing was their posts.
Mhm.
So like you're messing up the algorithm, first of all, like big time, because it's saying that nothing that you have is relevant when you do go to post, but you're also sending people to other people's businesses, as well as it's showing that it looks like you have no time for your business. It looks like you can't be bothered to spend the time. Not only can you just not even copy and paste, which is literally holding your finger on the phone, but you can't even write anything. You can't.
Right.
So spend some time and look at your social media. Another really fun thing I've been doing, Amanda, is I've gone through all of my customers and then all of my prospects. I've got a book of prospects, and I found these really cute cards that are blank inside, and I've been putting samples. So whether it's an IM DFT or one of the new Chic DFTs or our antioxidants or whatever in with a card. So this may be something that you can do. I didn't see who was asking this question, so I apologize.
Risa, Rissa.
It was
Rissa?
me, Rissa. Yeah. So I
Rissa.
actually just ordered 1,000 of my own Thrive business cards to get myself kind of out there off of social media
Mhm.
as well, because a
Well,
lot of
and
my business has been just social media.
So what
I
I
think
would do
too,
then,
something like this, hold on,
yeah,
Amanda, sorry.
yeah.
I think with something like this is you're talking about like you left for a little bit and Amanda's talking about taking that elephant out of the room because everybody knows that you were gone. Like
Mhm.
clearly you haven't been here for a while from what you've said. So write it in the card. Just be like, hey, so sorry I've been MIA. Life got a little bit crazy. Wanted to send you a little thank you, blah, 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 for being such a great customer. Thank you for supporting me in my business. Wanted to let you know that I'm back and I'm grateful for you. That's
Mhm.
it.
I
Not a
love that.
pitch. not anything, just thank you for being such a great customer, or thank you for sticking with me or trusting me on your journey. And this I am DFT with an affirmation made me think of you, or wanted you to try some new products on me. That's like thoughtful. People are like, okay, cool, she left. That's life. People do that sometimes. And people will be we get bills in the mail. That's all I get in the mail, bills and flyers. So when you get something like this that is sent handwritten, something cute with a little something for them, people are going to take the time and go, oh, okay, cool.
And listen, guys, Jamie and I both use this website. It's called postable.com, and it's completely free. You can create a postable account, postable.com. Hold on, let me write it over here. Postable.com. Okay. It's a free site. You create your profile and you can send it. You can go down through every single one of your customer accounts and you can send it to them that you just want to gather their address so that you can send them out thank you cards or whatever. You can word it whatever you want, or maybe you've got some free samples that maybe you offer them one of 3 products that you have samples of. You say, hey, I would really like to send all of my customers one of these samples. Which one would you prefer? And then you're giving them options, but you're also collecting their address, their phone number, their birthday. So on their birthday, that you're starting to send samples out on their birthday. Like you can do something like that, right? So that's just a clever way that you can collect some emails. And then guess what, guys? Now you have people's emails for the future. You have their addresses that you can send Christmas cards. You can send birthday cards with a little bit of tidbit in there, right? So that's one way that you can go about doing it. And like I said, it's a free website. Jamie and I have been using it for the last, 3 years?
And you have the opportunity to send out cards from there as well. And gifts, I think. So, that's an option too. I use another company for that, but it's just such a great way to collect information so quickly. And you just have it stored in a little bank online, so you can find it anytime. Just type somebody's name and you've got it. So do we, tips for complete newbies?
Okay, so for complete newbies, you need to start with the training videos. If you're on the Dream Team page, go to the announcements post or the little tab that says training videos, go there, or you can go right in our cloud office and I would start there. I would not try to skip 10 steps forward. I would literally start with the training videos and take it one day at a time. Work on getting your hundreds list, work on posting, work on going after your VIP 800, VIP 1600, thriving for free first off. Really start with those basics. Make sure that you're connecting with your sponsor and have your sponsor go ahead and connect you to their sponsor as well, so that you are linked up in, right? So when I have somebody get started new, I can lead them to the training. I can help them. I can be there for them and answer their questions. But ultimately, at the end of the day, every single one of us has to get up and share. We have to get up and check team pages on our own. So making sure that you're linked into those places and kind of just going through those steps, and know that it's okay to be a beginner, and know that it's okay to have questions. And please, please, please do not be afraid to ask us questions, right? Be adding her to a chat with me. Yes.
This is a great opportunity too.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
And congratulations
Crystal,
to you for being on.
Yeah.
I want to say that.
What a great opportunity, Crystal, for you to be able to utilize. Right now is scary times, but I'm so excited to be starting a business that I don't have to worry about being sent home from work. And let's get the hustle on to get your VIP 800 and 1600 and show people that you're about to bag a heck of a lot of money, money that people would pray to have right now with the VIP 800 and 1600 and then the 4K 399 iPad bonus. That is not an iPad bonus. It's actually moolah in your bank account on Tuesday. Let's get excited about that and create that momentum naturally. People, you have a warm market. You're here. So you have fire. We can see it because you wouldn't be on a Zoom at 9 o'clock at night. So go get those bonuses, utilize Kaylee, utilize Amanda, myself, get in 3-way messages, and just bring the excitement to you being able to have a little bit of security, starting your home-based business and grabbing these bonuses.
Absolutely. That is so, so true. So, okay, let's bring on the next one because these question answers, I think people learn a lot more. Somebody
Yeah.
asked how to get organized. To be honest with you, you're just going to have to get organized. You're going to have to sit down and you're going to have to start making a list. My suggestion to everybody on here, if you do not have a list currently of your potential customers or your potential promoters, I would start there. Go through all old messages, go through all old posts. If you're a brand new promoter, start from where you're at right now. And maybe somebody's interested in the Thrive experience. Maybe somebody's just interested in rest. Maybe somebody's interested in balance. Put those people down and you can add later if they're interested in something else, but just kind of start keeping track of them. But going through old posts and seeing things that people were interested in or going through old messages or whatever, it will really, really, really pay off, especially when we have different kinds of promotions where there might be buy two, get one free or, whatever. Those are the times that you want to message those customers and be like, hey, I know that you were interested in this and now you have the ability. It's BOGO right now. That's when these sales are closed. They're not necessarily closed when you're talking to them the first time. It's sometimes on that third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, or eighth contact with somebody that they actually end up joining or signing.
So another thing that I honestly, Kayla Fox said this on one of her morning Zooms, and it's like it's been such a game changer for me because I have the attention span of my sandal. So like I could be talking to somebody and I swear Facebook Messenger hates me right now because it says that I've read messages that I haven't, and I'm so glad that it's not me because I have other people that have told me that it's happened too. But like it's easy to get lost in the chaos. And so what Kayla Fox said to do was, so for my personally enrolled people, I have a heart in front of their name, and keep in mind that they can see that you've changed the name on your chats. Okay, so if this is somebody that you're like putting an eggplant before their name, which I highly recommend doing because it's just funny to see when it pops up.
I'm gonna have an
And
eggplant now, I say.
it's true. It's eggplants are the way to go, or like a big peach for a bum or something. But anyways, I digress. Put that in front of their name. So if you've got a prospect, you guys, that you need to remember to follow up with, if you don't have a list close to you, say you put your prospects and it's a star, all of your prospects go underneath a star, and you've touched base with them and they weren't just ready to order anything now, but you say, listen, I'm going to change the name of our group chat just to have a star. Is it okay if I keep in touch with you and just let you know when we have promos going on or new products launching or whatever? Everybody says yes. You're asking them, you're going to do it. Now, this would be the time when you, in your search bar, look through your messages and put that star emoji or the peach or the eggplant or the heart, and all of those conversations that you've created with those prospects populates. And now you have all of your prospects in one giant thread that you can bang off messages individually. Make sure that they're appropriate and that they're like each message is a thought out message to each one of those people. But that's the perfect time. Or maybe you're not quite ready yet to message those people, but you've populated those messages and now you can get on their wall and comment on a post, and you can start engaging a little bit so that when you do go to message them about the Ultimate Thriver or the new stuff that's going to launch in a couple of weeks when our conference was supposed to happen, that you're ready to go and you've got some organization happening.
Yeah.
Yes, Jamie, you're right. I mean, people want to be helpful and stop seeing the coronavirus in their feed. So yes, finding out what people are doing with their kids at home to stay active or to stay not crazy.
And
People
it
are
is a brand new
engaged in it.
network of people. It is a brand new network of people. And I'm so glad that you said that. I think it's important for you guys to constantly understand this. I'm going to tell you this, and I hope that it hits every single one of you. Not a single person, not a single working person on my team have I known for longer than I have been in network marketing industry. There is not one family member. In fact, I don't like working with my family. I want them not to be on my team. I don't like my team. I don't want I almost bit my tongue there. I don't want anybody from my family on my team. I don't even want my friends on my team. Like my friends, like I have to see on a daily basis. I know that sounds terrible, but it's because I have learned that I am able to help people better because my friends quit. Okay? My friends quit. I set unrealistic expectations for my friends. I'm not telling you not to sign your friends because your friend might be your next rock star. Okay? I'm not telling you not to sign. But what I want you to understand is most of the people that are going to join you as a customer and a promoter are people that you don't even know. And if you don't start networking now and start meeting these people, Jamie, Pekka, and I did not know each other until 2014. No, it was 2013. It was 2013. We met in a Facebook group. Okay. But we met each other in person for the first time in January 2014. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's when our first selfie
And
together
think
was.
about how shitty Amanda's life would be if she had not met me in 2013. So everybody, this is powerful information right now, okay? This is powerful. Like, you all wouldn't know me. Okay, go.
Oh, she had to get that in, didn't she? But no, for real. I want you guys to understand Twin, okay, Twin's on my team, right? And I wouldn't have met Twin if Tanya Vogue hadn't decided to go and get her eyebrows microbladed.
And we would have no Canadians or Calasians on our team. That, like, seriously.
Like, so
My point is, you guys, I agree with Amanda. The connections that you have in your business right now are probably from social media connections. So start getting intentional with who you are messaging and who you're commenting on. And like, if you have like a girl crush on somebody or like, oh, go.
I'm sorry, Rissa. It just dawned on me. She said she got 1,000 business cards, and we totally changed the subject and kept on going on and on and on. And I want to say this: I want to challenge you, Rissa, to get your butt out. Okay, maybe not right now. Maybe here in a couple weeks. Okay, but go to the post office and put some of your business cards on the bulletin boards. Put your business cards on that bulletin board. Go to some of the grocery stores that have bulletin boards. Throw up some of your business cards. Put them on that business cards, right? Maybe print yourself off a scavenger hunt list. And I don't even care that you don't really have anybody that you're competing against in the scavenger hunt. You're going to tell these people that you're competing against people. Maybe get somebody on this team and you say, you know what, let's go try to fill out the scavenger list today. And then you go to the mall and you pass out these business cards and you awkwardly tell people that you have to come up to everybody. Maybe you grab suckers or maybe you grab a pack of Activate and you say, listen, I've been challenged that I come up and give somebody with a green shirt on today this business card and this sucker. I don't know. Maybe you could go give them like
That's a great idea.
I mean, literally something like that, right? Because I can remember back in my first business, I was an It Works girl, and we had this crazy wrap thing, and I would literally walk up to people in my bright green shirt and my black and bling, and I would be like, have you heard of this crazy wrap thing? And I literally would say that. If I can do that, you totally can walk up to somebody and say, you have a green shirt on and I have been challenged to give you this.
Okay, let's stop with the green. Okay, but in talking about that, this was really good. So if you have a husband or a partner, or even like a friend that really wants to support you in your business, give them a whole stack of those business cards. My husband, same with the old company. My husband used to walk around with these cards, and I mean, it was really a female driven company. So he was embarrassed as shit to have these cards and hand them out to people. So he would just hand them out to people and say, I made him have a deco on his car, but then he would hand out these cards and he would say, listen, I can't go home until I've handed out 5 of these today. So would you mind taking this? And there would be a sample and he would hand them out to people that he thought could use the products. So it was a great way for him to have an out of like why he was sharing it, not to get all weird. But it was funny because it was a little bit of an icebreaker. Like, I can't go home until these are handed out every day. So is that okay? And people were more than willing to grab your info. So first, if you've got friends that, or a hubby, or I don't know, kids, whatever, maybe go order on your next auto ship a thing of Boost. Everybody could use some Boost right now in the Corona age. And tie it with a little bow and attach your business card and just say, hey, I'm in a competition and I have to hand 5 of these out to people that have X, Y, and Z, and people will be more than happy to grab those products from you and, learn more about them.
Okay, so I just got the support ticket response. I'm going to read this and then I'm going to post it. Okay. The registration requirement is separate and has a stated deadline. The stated deadline is the 22nd. Okay. Placing the auto ship order can be done throughout the month, even after registration is complete. Customers can do this at any time up until the end of the month. However, promoters have a scheduled auto ship for one of the dates, the 5th, 15th, or 25th, which means all promoters have until March 24th at 11:59 Eastern to get their March auto ship scheduled to have it processed on the 25th. So customers can set up their first time order. Okay, basically customers have till the end of the month.
Yay, that's a huge.
Promoters have until March 24th to set up their auto ship and have it run on the 25th.
Yeah.
The promoters, you have to have that auto ship run on the 25th. If and I'm assuming that at this point, the first time order place, set up your auto ship or whatever, that probably already had to happen. This is an extension if you've not ran an auto ship or you're a first time customer, is from what I'm understanding.
So, and remember guys, if you're a first time customer, you have a customer that's ordering for the first time, remember that when they order, they now have the option to order as an auto ship or a regular order, and they're the same price. So we need to be letting people know that if they're ordering for the Ultimate Thrive Challenge, that they have to have it set up as auto ship order so that your order goes in on auto ship and then it'll count for the auto ship for the next month. If that's not done, just sticky. Just make sure that you're cognizant of that when you're signing your customers up. And then obviously, everybody has until the end of the month in order to get, you have the 12th till the 25th as a promoter to get your order in, but then you have probably until the end of the month to upload your picture, I'm assuming.
Yeah. It looks like you have till, you actually, I think have till, I think actually you can upload your picture anytime before the end of the month, from what I understand. So, and I know that some people have had trouble uploading their picture, and I suggested that they send a support ticket if they're having trouble, or maybe have somebody else.
So there is not a problem with uploading pictures, you guys. It's just, it doesn't have a spot to save it. So once you've uploaded it, just back out of it and then go back in and you'll see that your picture's there. So if you have any customers or promoters that are having that issue, there isn't an issue. It's silly that you don't click save. It seems like weird, but it is there. Upload it. You may not see it right away, but if you just go back a page or like reload that page, your picture will be there.
And then the progression, the story, I think they said after you upload their second picture is when
and all the details, you guys, are like, it's so clear about how to do this and make sure that it's proper. So if you haven't done so, make sure that you're getting, and guys, take this freaking opportunity to run with this promo. This is a lot of money. So, go and look in your stock and see what you've got. And maybe you can say, I've got 3 spots for anybody who wants to join this ultimate challenge, to have a week of Thrive on me to get started right away. And you can give them a week's worth of Thrive. They can try all of the flavors of shakes, and get them. Maybe you've got some Boost, or maybe you've got some Activate or something that you can throw in there to get them loving the products while they're working out or doing this transformation. And what a great opportunity to get people in the door. Obviously you're thriving for free if you got a couple of customers. I had a couple do their orders. I'll be thriving for free with like $400 or $500 next month because of the orders that went through for this challenge, because people want to order Sculpt with their Thrive experience and Activate for their workout drink and all of those extras because they want to win this challenge. So if you haven't taken advantage and really utilize this challenge, you guys, take the next 10 days to just dominate this with your customers and get in people's inboxes and, scrounge to see what you've got and use the credits if you need to, but just dig deep and run hard for this.
Yeah, use the rest of this week to follow up with those people that maybe ghosted you or ignored you when you told them that it was like the final time for them to get registered. Use this time to like follow up with those people. I know I'm going to, and just continue to, lead by example. Like maybe put out a water challenge. Like you've got to get on top of your water. I actually need to do that again tomorrow. Jamie and I are going to kind of next level it. I'm going to drink my wine tonight, and then kind of get right back on,
And if you reached out to people and were like, well, this is the last day for the 15th, just say with all the chaos that's going on, our company's extended it to the end of the month. So like, I'm really excited for you to take part in this challenge and have the opportunity to earn some like mega cash
and end up in great shape by summer. Like,
yeah,
honestly, guys, like seriously, like, and listen, and one last thing too, is I know Sarah Fryer's team is doing like this operational U, and I've seen them doing this, these squats, and like they get 75 points, they do like 36 squats or whatever. And if somebody could teach me how to do, Brittany O'Neill did a video in her stories also of her doing this workout, right? And then guess what she did right after the workout? She ate a cinnamon pro bar. Yeah, Brittany, I'm a little stalker, okay? I'm a little stalkerish. But her picture of showing, this, in order to make this change, like this is what I have to do, and this is what I'm doing. It caught my attention. I watched the whole story. Like, I don't watch everybody's stories, like, no offense.
Yeah, or like something as simple as
Yeah.
getting with a whole bunch of people. Like Amanda and I are so competitive in everything that we do. So like we really push each other. So tomorrow we're getting back on our water, and I'm doing like I've got like 15 pounds to lose in this 90 days, and it's going to happen. But something as easy as doing the 75 squats a day and putting your phone on the wall and doing like the time lapse so that you can video the whole thing and then just be like, got it in, do it in different locations so people know that you're doing it in different locations.
Is that a challenge?
And then
that we're doing that tomorrow?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yeah. So like get fun with it, you guys. Like if you want to be in this challenge with us, let's get a group of people and we'll have 50 of us in this challenge, and we'll start tagging each other in posts. How fun would that challenge be to see everybody doing 75 time lapse squats?
I don't know if 75 squats is necessarily a smart
50?
place to start.
What about what's the post where it's like the plank challenge where you progressively get bigger and bigger? Let's baby step it.
Okay, let's baby step it, and we'll put it in the lifestyle group. Jamie and I will figure it out. We'll do some. Okay, listen. I say we pick like 5 exercises. Okay. Let's do this right now. Hold on. We're going to do squats.
Let's do something really funny that if it was in a time lapse, it would look hilarious. Like, let's do, what's the one that's like the hip thrust when you're on the ground, just so it can be like
3 reps of each of these. 10 total.
Nikki, you love
3 reps. Okay, so 3 reps total. 10 reps or 10 squats, 3 reps. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll actually like make a chat or make
hip
a
thrust
for this.
Yes, Denise. Okay, no, Denise has got it. Squats,
planks,
push-ups, triceps. I don't even know what triceps are.
Planks, 10. Oh, wait. 10. You got to do like a minute. Like you got to do like a minute for planks, like 60 seconds, 3 times. Okay.
Kaylee Kroom. She's
okay. What's the other one? Hold on.
Hip thrusts.
Oh, what about jumping jacks?
That's not a thing unless you're 5. So hip thrust.
Oh, shit. I did that. What?
Yeah, we're not in elementary school.
Okay, hip thrust. I don't even know how you do that. What do you have to do?
Oh, it's on the ground. Okay, are you ready?
Okay,
it's on the ground. Hold on. You have to see the hip actions. Okay. Hold on, guys. Jessica, calm yourself. It's on the ground. Now imagine this, and don't anybody take pictures of this, you mothers. Okay, no burpees. That's for Brittany, you're crazy. What? Brittany's like, let's do. Okay, you ready? You have to do this on the ground. You have to do this. Let's do this. That's gonna work out something. Yeah, this is happening, and I'm really good at it because of my kid. Okay.
Amanda so took a picture of this.
You're a bitch.
Okay. So, but for real, I'll come up with like 5 workouts. Okay.
Training leader. Oh, is that Chas that just said that?
Who said that? Somebody say something.
Training leader. I'm screenshotting this.
But let's do it together, guys. Let's say
Yes.
48 ounces of water. We'll start with 48 ounces. Yes, typically you should be at half your body weight, but let's start 48 ounces of water. And then
Whoa. Listen, if these people are on this call, I'm not going to say the word, because if you all saw my posts about a month ago when my child started talking about chicken wings and what she said it was, it's like a cat, but it's the lady bits. We are not those. So you should be drinking a minimum of 100 ounces of water a day. That's what you should be drinking. Jessica, especially you. Well, no, you can't. That's a different circumstance.
I cannot. I need to get to 65. I'll go with 60.
But that's only because of your surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I'm underestimating me too.
Yeah. Well, you're a year in, so work your stuff out.
Yeah.
Anyways, 100 ounces of water. Nikki, yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to come up with some kind of lifestyle thing that I'm going to post in that group of like 5 workouts that we can do.
And listen, I'm going to make this really interesting. So when this is posted, if you time lapse your hip thrusts and your squats really good, I am every day going to draw a winner for something for a full week. So you got to tag people and you got to make sure that you time lapse your hip thrusts and your squats.
Listen, if you comment on this post, you're willingly being tagged. We
can see this. This is recorded.
Yeah. So hip thrusts, squats, planks. How many hip thrusts?
I don't know. Depends on what your night was like the night before.
12, Denise. 12 hip thrusts times 3. I'm not a trainer, so I don't know this stuff. Okay. What about we do some crunches? I need abs.
Oh, me too.
Let's do crunches. Okay. So how many crunches are we doing?
Let's find somebody 12 to 15. Okay. I can do that.
Okay. We'll start
25. Callie's like, I'm going to 30. 30. Nikki's saying 30.
Let's do 30 total.
Yeah.
But you can do 10. You can do 10 3 times.
Jessica's Hitler. She's telling us to do mountain climbers. You guys.
10 3 times. Okay. I'm doing three intervals. Okay. We need one more exercise.
Running man crunch. Okay.
Oh,
I don't know what tricep dips are.
Okay, we've got a leg. Gabby. Wait, we've got a leg, we've got plank, we've got hip thrust, we've got crunches. What body part do we need to do? I really feel like we need to do some jumping jacks, guys.
No, do the floss. That's the same. There's the same kind of cardio and you don't look silly. I'm just kidding. You look pretty silly doing them. Okay. I would love to see a time lapse of that.
Lunges. Let's do lunges. Lunges.
I will do a time lapse of the floss for you all. I'll do the 6.
Lunges, we'll do 10 and 3 intervals. And then let's just say half your body weight in, water, unless you had bariatric surgery, and then you get what you can.
Okay. Half your body weight in water is good.
Half body weight. And Jess, you and I can aim for that. Okay? So, okay, guys, I'm going to make a post. I'll make a pretty little thingy for that. And we're going to start tomorrow.
Okay, and rest in 30 seconds in between each exercise.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll post
this is going to be fun.
Page, and this is going to be fun, right? And you can post anybody that comments on that. If you're friends with them, you can post it and nobody gets sad if you don't get tagged, because I forget all the time. And sometimes
tag yourself in your posts. If just come and tag yourself, and let's make this go viral so that corporate's like, these girls
what kind of hashtag
bosses.
can we do? Lifestyle.
What kind of hashtag?
What kind of hashtag can we come up with? We need to get a hashtag. 12-week. Come on, Jamie Pekka.
Well, anything that I say is really dirty at this time of night. So I'm just trying to think in my head for a second.
Ultimate Warriors, killing it. Yeah, I think it needs to be something like where we're not like push it real good. Was that Andrew?
I was Andrew. I know.
What?
The ultimate, my neck, my back.
Never mind. I won't finish the rest of that sentence there.
Nikki, yeah? No. Okay.
That was inappropriate.
Okay. Let's come up with some ideas and like put them in the thread on Chas's page so that people
when
can
I put it up,